Yeah, got a new show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
But before we get to today's show, our giveaway is almost up.
It's till Wednesday. They enter the Ford Raptor, $10,000 in cash. And not to mention, when you enter this contest, you automatically enter to win the other vehicle, which is a Jeep Rubicon, and $10,000 in cash. All you got to do is go to officialhodgetwins.com and buy anything from our website, and you automatically enter to win.
All right, so I'm on TikTok and I'm looking at everybody's reactions about what happened between Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the black reaction is,
Just as what you expect.
I mean, I didn't expect this.
Oh, I'm used to it. You ever learned anything from the O.J. Simpson trial?
All right, let's go through these TikToks. Check this out.
So I've tried to talk about this Metcalf and Anthony case before, but every time I got ready to record a video, it just pissed me off. But white people, obviously not all of you, so let me just get that out the way. But a bunch of y'all are just a bunch of racist, bigoted crisis actors who disguise it as knowing the law.
What?
All of a sudden, you know the law so well. You're upstanding citizens.
Obviously, she knows the law.
I mean, I don't understand why you're making that argument against white people. I would say that more applies to black folks. Common sense would tell me that.
Well, the only time you can pull a knife and stab somebody is in self-defense. You're in fear of your life.
Right.
Now you're saying, oh, what Metcalf done to be unalived, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He should have never been unalived, and I'm not saying that he should have, but it's funny that it doesn't matter because it mattered when George Floyd had a knee in his neck. It mattered to y'all then. Y'all went and dug up that man's whole past. When Trayvon Martin was unalived because he was going home, Trayvon Martin's past mattered to y'all. When Jordan Davis was unalived in his car for his music being too loud, Jordan Davis's past mattered then. But so now it doesn't matter?
What the hell
You
is
leaving out very important details. Classic case of cherry picking. You're not spitting out all the facts of why these horrible instances happened. That's what you call cherry picking.
No, I call it brain dead.
Well, it's a little brain deadness going, but she's doing a lot of cherry picking. She's not stating all the facts.
Yeah, but I don't know what kind of argument she's making. Sounds like to me, there's something in Austin Metcalf's past that justifies that black kid stabbing him. And there's nothing in his past to justify that. The only way you could justify that black kid is if his life was in danger and maybe Austin had some kind of deadly weapon and was going to hurt him physically. Right. That's the only thing that would justify what that black kid did.
I think people, when they go before a trial, I think that past is relevant. If you're a violent person all your entire life, you can't go in the witness. You can't go in the stand and say, I'm a nice person.
Yeah.
Of course these things are relevant.
Yeah.
Can't just throw them out.
Someone once told me that white people think that they were put on this earth to keep black people in check, and this Carmelo Anthony situation is definitely proving that point. The kid who was stabbed, rest in peace to him, was a football player at a track meet who walked up to Carmelo and told him he needed to move because he was sitting in the wrong team section. You see, Carmelo went to one school, and the kid who he poked up went to a different one.
Wow,
But
really?
people really believe that kid had the right to tell Carmelo to move. This kid wasn't working security. He wasn't given no responsibility. He wasn't the seat manager. Like, he just told him.
Yeah, he's brain dead too. Hey, this is the thing.
This is like, what is he saying? You can't confront somebody that's doing something wrong?
Yeah, unless you've been given authority by whoever gives the authority to do that.
This is the same person, if he sees someone breaking somebody's house, he won't call the cops because he considers snitching.
Probably. Yeah, this guy's an idiot too.
Somebody to move. So my question for y'all would be this. If that kid would have just minded his own business, would he or would he not still be alive?
Oh!
How about this? What if that kid never brought a knife to a track meet? What if that kid decided to go sit under the correct tent? What if that kid just got up and left? What if that kid just does the right thing?
Yeah. He's actually blaming the victim. That's like me blaming a woman for getting,
Raped
because she was wearing revealing clothes.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Carmelo reached for a bag and said, "Touch me and I'm going to hurt you," in his own words. And the kid grabbed him. And these football players, swole dudes, I know a lot of y'all thinking that, oh, he's going to get the chair. He's going to beat the case. Texas is a stand your ground law.
Stand your ground at a track event?
Stand your ground law is you can use deadly force when you infer for your life. Somebody else is about to use deadly force on you.
Nobody used deadly force. The dude pulled a knife and stabbed somebody.
Yeah.
That's not stand your ground.
Yeah. Yeah, let's keep going because that's low IQ too. I don't know what's
You
up with
can't
these
just
people.
walk up to somebody and put your hands on them.
You can't just walk up to somebody and stab them unless you infer for your life.
Yeah. That kid was never in fear for his life.
I hear Frisco, I might be wrong on this. I hear parts of Frisco is very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I might be wrong on that, but
It's just what it is.
It is what it is.
Everybody's talking about this story regarding Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf down there in Frisco, Texas. Austin got unalived. A lot of people are trying to make it a race issue, and it's not. It has nothing to do with that right there. But a lot of people are attacking this young man and are showing the negative side and everything. But I want you to see him in his positive side because this was self-defense. The story that's being told, Carmelo, he was sitting up under a tent, under the wrong tent and everything. That's what they said, under the wrong tent. And Austin came over there, told him to move. Said Carmelo got aggressive with him and everything, and then stabbed him with a knife in the heart and everything, and he passed away. That's not the full story. First off, Carmelo had permission from another coach to go over there and set up under that tent. He had permission.
okay, so a coach gave him permission to sit there. So that gives you a right to stab somebody when he tell you to move.
Right.
Another thing that was
coach
said
get
and been
him
spread
permission
out
to do
far
that.
and wide is that they didn't know each other. That's a lie. Because they definitely knew each other. This is older.
Yeah, I don't know how true this picture is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if this is the Metcalf brothers.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like him.
Yeah, that looks like him.
That don't look like them.
Mm-hmm. Like,
So
I'm hearing so far in this video from this guy, he's just making excuses for someone to stab somebody.
yeah.
Picture, they definitely knew each other. Other stuff that's coming out is Austin was being mean and harassing Carmelo, his girlfriend, actually, Carmelo's girlfriend. He was harassing her at a party that was about maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. Carmelo took up to his girlfriend. Then all of a sudden, a fight broke out. Austin broke Carmelo's phone just the day before this incident took place. So the day of this incident, Austin confronted Carmelo for sitting up under the tent in the wrong area. They got into an argument. Carmelo's backpack was grabbed, and then he was called the N-word. And then
I thought you said race had nothing to do with it. Didn't he say that at the beginning of the deal? Race has nothing to do with it. And he's painting a picture like this Austin Metcalf is a bad kid. He harassed his girlfriend, which I'm thinking he asked his girlfriend out. Or maybe he got a phone number or
I heard
something.
he's got like a good GPA and everything. He's never caused any problems or anything.
But all of a sudden he's a bully?
Yeah.
Austin tried to grab him forcibly. He tried to forcibly move him.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't Austin by himself. Both of them got up there and attacked Carmelo. Both of them did. And there were a lot of witnesses down there that said that the twins, plural, tried to jump him. But actually, they did jump him. They stomped on him and they broke his phone and they tried to take his things. So nothing peaceful was about that whole.
Wait a minute. So these two twins tried to rob him at a track event under their team's tent?
Or their own team's tent. I swear these people.
Why are you trying to justify someone bringing a knife and stabbing someone? He said these two twins tried to jump him.
Yeah, his attorney just came out and made a statement.
Mm-hmm.
He said nothing about these things.
Right.
And they broke his phone and they tried to take his things. So nothing peaceful was about that whole thing. And something else is going to come out. This is allegedly. Something else is going to come out. He had narcotics in his system. He did. Austin. He had narcotics in his system. That's what caused him to be overly aggressive. So just like I said over on the book face over there, that was self-defense. That's what he did. He did self-defense. Everybody's coming for him. People trying to make this out of something that is not self-defense.
People are something to make this into something that it's not. Who's doing that?
I think it's a whole lot of something. A kid is dead because of this kid.
Yeah. If he didn't take that knife, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, this is not self-defense.
No, it's not. Well,
And this is all over TikTok. I see a lot of posts on Facebook talking about this is self-defense.
yeah. from one demographic of people.
Yeah, it's all black people.
Yeah. You can only use deadly force when your life's at risk. You have to be able to substantiate that in a court of law. Did he have any injuries?
Did you see his mugshot? Clean face, nothing.
No scratches, no nothing.
No punches were thrown from what I heard so far. Yeah, it's something wrong with the black community. They justify the horrible things black people do.
Yeah.